Hello students, welcome back to Shorav Sir's class. So we already have learnt about so many things in this subject. I hope you all have remembered about the topics we have covered till date. We already have discussed about geology, the subjects within this domain, the difference and similarities between geology and other relevant subjects like geophysics, mining engineering, etc. we already have discussed. Apart from that, we already have discussed about the scope of this subject, what are the best colleges and institutes in our country as well as in foreign where you can pursue geology. And today we will discuss about another important thing in this subject, that is the syllabus of JAM examination. JAM examination is for the students of geology who are interested to pursue their masters in IITs. So the IITs are offering master degrees and integrated PhD courses in geology subject. So if you have to clear it, you have to clear the JAM examination. So in order to clear this examination, you have to know the syllabus of this examination, and you also have to know about the details and the keywords and the in-between subtopics of the syllabus as well. So today we will discuss about the IIT JAM syllabus of geology. So let's start with the first subtopic of IIT JAM geology syllabus. The first one is the planet Earth. So the first portion of the syllabus is about our very own planet Earth, and let's discuss about the subtopics within this part. First subtopic under this portion origin of solar system and planet Earth. How the solar system and Earth has been formed has been discussed in this portion. Origin of solar system and planet Earth. Let's discuss about the next portion in this topic, that is geosphere and composition of Earth. Geosphere and composition of Earth. So in this portion, how the Earth has been formed, what are the compositional variation of this planet will be discussed. Shape and size of the planet. Here the shape and size of our planet Earth will be discussed. Earth's gravity and magnetism. So here we will discuss about Earth's gravitational properties and several other magnetic properties. Earth and Moon system, we will know about the system which is existing between Earth and Moon, their orbital systems, etc., their atmosphere, these things will be discussed in this part. Earth's interior. We already have discussed about the Earth's internal structure and interiors. This portion will be discussed in this topic. Earthquake. We already have discussed about earthquake as well. This is another important portion of this topic. Next topic in this portion is Earth's orogenic cycles. Apart from this, there are several other topics in this portion as well. The important one is Earth's orogenic cycles. By this process, we will know how the mountain regions and other depositional environments are being formed. Formation of oceans and continents, Earth's volcanic activity and volcanism, several structures formed by volcanism, and several types of volcanoes. This is another important portion which will be covered in this topic. Next portion is Earth's age. For this purpose, dating technologies and several dating procedures of rocks are being discussed. Earth's orbit and rotational activities are also being discussed in this portion. So this is the first topic in IIT JAM Geology syllabus, that is the planet Earth. So we will come to the next topic. The next topic in this syllabus is geomorphology. So this is nothing but the morphological features and morphological changes and structure in Earth's planet which are being formed by several natural agents like ice or glacier activities, river, sea, wind, so these are the natural agents, specifically physical agents, which will help to change the Earth's morphological features. But how? We will have already learnt about the phenomenon of weathering and erosion. So the weathering and erosional activities of these agents and the landforms formed by them, the transportation and depositional activities. Transportation and depositional activities. Several landforms and structures formed by these agents so this is basically the subtopics within this portion, geomorphology. We will come to the next topic now. That is structural geology. In structural geology, we will learn about several structural information of this planet, how to mathematically calculate and interpret those structures, and how to draw maps, how to interpret several internal structures like joints, faults, foliations, etc. that will be discussed in this topic. This is basically a chapter which needs mathematical intelligence. So, in order to cover this portion, you need to do a lots of maths. So, the first portion in this topic is the concept on Earth's contour and stratum. Basically, what is contour and stratum, and several important features related to them will be discussed in this portion. Outcrop patterns. The next important portion in this topic is outcrop patterns. So several outcrop patterns of different Earth's structure will be discussed and computed. Dip and strike. To measure Earth's different outcrop structures and patterns, we need to learn about dip and strike. So, the definition of dip and strike and other related phenomena will be discussed in this portion. Equal area and stereographic projections . In order to draw maps, we need to learn about the equal area and stereographic net projections. After stereographic projection, we need to learn about the origin and classification of Earth's several structures like the folds, shear zones, foliations, joints, lineations, etc. will be discussed. So, in structural geology portion, several structures of earth like fold, fault, shear zones, foliations, lineations, unconformity, I missed that. Another important structure, that is unconformity, joints, lineations, shear zones, etc. will be discussed. Map and cross section. Determination of true thickness of a bed. So basically, by studying these outcrop patterns, we will learn how to compute true thickness of a bed from a outcrop portion and boreholes. So we have to do lots of mathematics related to structural geology in order to determine the true thickness of a bed which is exposed in an outcrop pattern on or with the help of boreholes. So this is the portion of structural geology in IIT JAM syllabus. The next topic in IIT JAM syllabus is paleontology. In this portion, we will learn about the fossils, their morphological structures, their utility, preservation procedures, etc. So let's learn in details. Major steps in evolution of life forms. Fossils, etc. This is the first portion. Then we will learn about fossils, their evolution, preservation, so we will learn about the evolution, preservation, morphology, utility of different fossils. We will learn about the evolution and morphological features, age determination, several other properties of some specific fossil groups. So, morphology, evolution, age of fossil groups. Like, we will discuss about the fossil groups which will be discussed in detail. Brachiopods or Brachiopoda, Anthozoa, so it's Brachiopod, Anthozoa, gastropods, echinoderms, Gondwana fossils, Graptolithoidea, mollusk, trilobites. So these are the major fossil groups: brachiopods, anthozoa, echinoderms, Gondwana fossils, Graptolithoideas, mollusks, trilobites. We will learn in detail about these fossils. Apart from this, we will learn some basic features of some vertebrate fossils in India as well. So, basic idea and details about the vertebrate fossils in India. So this is the basic portion of paleontology that you will need to learn for clearing the IIT JAM examination. Then comes the stratigraphy portion. In stratigraphic portion, you will have to learn about three basic stratigraphic classification of earth structure, like the chronostratigraphy or stratigraphy depending upon time. Chrono means time. Then it's biostratigraphy, stratigraphy depending upon biological formation, flora, fauna, etc. Lithostratigraphy, stratigraphy depending upon lithospheric structure. So we will basically learn about chronostratigraphy, biostratigraphy and lithostratigraphy, and we will learn about several examples of these stratigraphic structures in and around India. So we will basically learn about Indian stratigraphy, from Archean to till date. First and foremost, we need to learn about the chronological sequence or chronological timeline of the whole world. Then you will learn about the several eras like the Archean time, and you will learn how India has been evolved from Archean time till date. So we will learn about the stratigraphical changes of India in this portion as well. So we will learn about the mineralogy portion now. So the next topic we will learn is mineralogy. In this topic, we will discuss about several subtopics like systems and forms of crystals. So we will learn several classification of crystals, their systems and several forms related to crystal structure. Then we will learn classification of minerals. Next topic in this portion is classification of minerals. So we will learn about several rock forming minerals. So next thing we will learn about several rock forming minerals. Structure of silicate and other important rock forming minerals. So specifically we will learn about some rock forming minerals like silicates. We will learn about the silicate system, their classification in this portion. Next we will learn about isomorphism. We will learn about an important property of minerals, that is isomorphism, in this topic. Then we will learn transmitted, polarized light crystallography. We will learn about the crystallographic features which is related to transmitted polarized light. Biaxial and uniaxial mineral properties. The next thing we will learn is properties of biaxial and uniaxial minerals. Next we will learn mode of occurrence of minerals while rock formation. While formation of rock. So we will learn while the rocks are being formed, what are the positions of the minerals, what are the sites which will be occupied by the minerals specifically in this portion. We will learn about several mineral identification properties, like we already have discussed, habits, colors, smoothness, etc. Several properties which will help in identification of minerals will be discussed in this portion. So this is another topic in mineralogy. Then we will learn about the optical mineralogy and optical properties of minerals. Optical mineralogy, that is the optical properties of minerals in more detailed manner. The next portion we will learn is the petrology portion. We already have studied some portion of petrology. So basically we will learn about the igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks. So basically we will learn and study about the three types of rock, that is the igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks. In this portion we will learn about their structure, formation, mineralogy, texture, crystallization from magma. For studying the igneous rock, we will know about the structure, the formation, mineralogy, texture of the rocks, crystallization procedure from magma for the igneous rocks. And for metamorphic rocks, we will learn about the same things, the structure, formation, texture, mineralogy, etc. And then we will learn about crystal facies or crystal assemblages for metamorphic rocks specifically, and that too for phthalites, Barrovian zones and mafic rocks. So the facies of phthalites in Barrovian zones and mafic rocks will be studied in this portion. Then comes the study of sedimentary rocks. We will learn about the same things, structure, texture, mineralogy, several sedimentary structure, grain sizes, shapes, etc. in this sedimentary rock portion. So this is basically the petrology portion. Then we will learn about the economic geology, portion. So in this topic we will learn about several minerals which are essential for industrialization. Several metals, non-metals, their distributions will be discussed. Distributions in India will be discussed. formation of mineral deposits in and around India, extraction procedures technologies will be discussed in this portion. Apart from this, petroleum, coal deposits of India, their formation process, geological features of those deposits will be learned. So basically in the economic geology portion we will learn about the important minerals, metals, non-metals and other things like petroleum, coals which are essential for today's development. They will be studied in detail. Their formation, extraction procedures, their structures, important features, identification of the deposits, etc. will be learnt in this portion. The next and the last topic of this syllabus is applied geology portion. So basically in this portion we will learn about more applied domains where geology can be used and that too for our economic benefit. That is the groundwater geology and engineering geology. So in this portion we will learn in detail about the groundwater geology, the distributions of groundwater, the formation of groundwater deposits, how to extract and how to take out the groundwater, several pumping procedures, several formulas and mathematics related to it will be discussed in this portion. The next one is the engineering geology. From the term you can definitely understand this is the geological portion related to mainly engineering activities. So basically for any constructional activities we need to have some engineering aspects in our subject as well. So basically extraction procedures, several mathematical sums and several laws related to the engineering procedures for construction purpose or for several determination of deposits and other economical purpose, we need to learn the engineering geology portion. This is basically will be studied in more detail in your master's classes, but for JAM examination you definitely have but for your JAM examination you should definitely have a basic knowledge about these two portions. So basically this is the syllabus of geology for your JAM examination. You have to learn about the topics we have discussed. You have to remember those topics and most importantly you have to understand these topics. So in our next classes we will discuss about these topics serially and in more detailed manner. So hope to see you in our next class. Till then, take care and stay tuned. Bye from Shourabh Sir's class.